At 6, a developing story. One person is dead and 3 suspects are in custody following a shooting early Sunday morning outside a nightclub on Polk Street in downtown Amarillo. News Channel 10's Canyon Cavazos attended the police briefing and brings us the latest.
Here's a timeline of how things happened early Sunday morning. 23-year-old Robert Knox was identified by police as the shooter who opened fire and wounded 9 bystanders. Police say after he fired those shots into the crowd, he then got into a car, and that's when the getaway driver, 21-year-old Naira Hayes, drove off and fled the scene. Both Knox and Hayes face charges of murder and 8 counts of deadly conduct and discharge of a firearm. The third passenger, 22-year-old Britt Cave, was in the back seat. Police charged him with public intoxication. Tragically, 25-year-old John Luima died at the hospital from his injuries. At the news conference, officers gave some insight as to how this event unfolded.
Inside the bar, there were some words exchanged. There was some what we would call maybe some flirting with the girls. That just kind of angered. It caused some anger between some people. But the bars had let out and the crowd was out on the front sidewalk as usual when the bars were closing at that time. A little bit of a verbal once again started at that point. Then our suspects left the scene, and then everybody was starting to disperse and leave the area, and that's when the suspects came back.
Any business that has an alcohol service permit, we look at that, we report that to TABC. We've done that in the past with Chesney's because of the problems there. 2 years ago, we filed a protest on the renewal of their license, and we've yet to hear back from TABC on that. But there's certainly the potential for consequences there. We're going to look at every avenue because in the end, we want businesses to thrive and survive and do well, but not at the cost of public safety.
This incident remains under investigation, and we will continue to follow as it develops. Reporting in studio, Canyon Cavazos, News Channel 10.